All right, Michael and gang, thank you very much. If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. Carolina got it. They get the touchdown and lead at 20-14, and are trying to prevent St. Louis, as the guys have talked about all night, from, in November, clinching the NFC West. Pretty good for a team that was, what, 5th place last year. If everything goes right for the St. Louis Rams, their last outdoor game would be Week 17 at Philadelphia. They might get home field advantage, and of course the Super Bowl is even indoors. But first things first, Tony Horn of Plenty had 160 return yards in the first half alone at home against the Saints. Opening kickoff, he goes 64 yards. With the Rams struggling in the first half, leading only 15-12, look at the fake and the gift of Marshall Faulk, who had a 100-yard day, 22-12. Kurt Warner now with 29 TD passes. The Rams roll the Saints 43-12.
That's the first goal of the season, is to win the division. And Frisco and Atlanta last year, and Frisco for the last, I don't know, 18 years has held it down. So it means everything, because, you know, every year they predict us to be last in the division, and for us to be 0-8 last year in the division and pretty much on the verge of winning it is a big deal for us.
Well, team in the AFC on a serious roll, the Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning at home against the Jets, a 2-yard roll. Marcus Pollard, nice play. Colts lead 7-6 with the score 13-6 late fourth. Fourth down, Ray Lucas to Wayne Crevette. Oh! Almost had it, but the Colts win 13-6. They're 9-2 with a one-game lead in the East heading into Miami next week. Patriots at the Bills. Doug Flutie to Eric Moulds. 54 yards, the Bills lead 10-0 at the half. Then Flutie to former Patriot Sam Gash, who loved this. Andy Katz and Moyer look like Mouse and Moyer. 31 yards, 17-7 Bills are 8-4 heading into a bye. Titans at the Browns. Browns led at half, but Derek Mason helped spur a big Tennessee second half. 65-yard punt return. Tennessee's won 13 straight divisional games. They win 33-21. Bucks at the Seahawks. These two teams have never been in the playoffs together. John Kitna intercepted 6 times all year, 5 times today by the Bucks. That was Al Singleton, a big win for Tampa Bay, who loses Trent Dilfer for 4 to 8 weeks. They win 16-3. Jeff George, Chris Carter, all he does, catch touchdowns. All he does, become the 4th receiver to have 900 catches in NFL history. He had 2 TDs. That off the flea flicker from Jeff George. Vikes beat San Diego 35-27. Eagles at Redskins, 17 all. Brett Conway twitting. It's only make-believe. He misses the winning field goal, 28 yards. Now overtime, 3rd down. They bobble the snap. But since you never kick, you get another chance. Finally, Conway, I think Daniel Snyder's going to fire everybody but Brian Mitchell. It'll be a small Christmas party, but Washington wins 20-17 over Philly. Cardinals at the Giants. Jake Plummer relieved Dave Brown. Look at the play by Rob Moore, stealing the ball from Philippi Sparks. Arizona leads 13-10. The Cards get Plummer to Johnny McWilliams. 3 wins in a row for Arizona. They never win in the Meadowlands, but they win 34-24 and at 5-6. They're in. Chiefs at the Raiders. Elvis Gerback picked off the shoe tops by Charles Woodson. Raiders lead 34-20. But after a cheap TD, here's another one by the defense. Chris Dishman. Earlier a pick for a touchdown. Here's the fumble return for a touchdown. Chiefs win 37-34 on the field goal of 45 yards by Pete Stoyanovich. Boy, the Raiders play everybody tough, but then they just seem to lose at the end. Bengals at the Steelers. Cordell Stewart picked off by Rodney Heath. Stewart benched. It'll be Tom Zach on Thursday night against Jacksonville. Pittsburgh has lost at home to Cleveland, and now Cincy. Are you kidding? 27-20, Bengals.
This halftime report is presented by Motorola.
When we return, our game of the day, Mark Brunell, Jimmy Smith trying to lead the Jags to their 10th win in 11 starts in Baltimore.
This is so difficult.
Please, tell me.
I love you, Jerry.
Good morning. Hi. Hey.
In the NFL, the goal is to be the #1 team, and success is achieved through a series of small steps. The United Way has taken a giant step towards building a safer place for us to live. This year, the United Way has invested to support services that build safer communities, nurture children, and strengthen families.
The NFL, the United Way, and you.
The power of teamwork.
Hoops gears up for a top conference clash.
If you're looking for hoops, look no further than ESPN.
The night gets started when the Badgers look to stop the scoring force of a destructive deacon called O'Kelly. Later, big-time Blue Devils Shane Battier and Duke dance with super sophomore Corey Bradford and the Fighting Illini. Wisconsin-Wake Forest at 7, Duke, Illinois at 9. The ACC Big Ten Challenge, Tuesday on ESPN.
Nobody does hoops like ESPN.
Welcome back to the Motorola Halftime Report with your host, Chris Berman.
Hello once again, everybody. 20-14, Carolina over Atlanta at the half. Well, the Jacksonville Jaguars went into the weekend 9-1. 2 weeks ago, they beat the Baltimore 6-3. The rematch at the Big Crab Cake. I mean, it had to be better than that, didn't it? It did. Tom Coughlin, although a lot of the games have been squeakers, 7-0 lifetime against the Ravens. Tony Banks with his team up 16-14. Oh, look at Tony Brackets. Read the screen. Make the pick. Jaguars lead 22-16. But Brian Billick sees Tony Banks do things like this. He can make you cry and he can make you happy. This makes you happy. The bomb to Jermaine Lewis sets up a touchdown to put the Ravens ahead 23-22. 4th and 1 would be a plus 50-yard field goal. Jags go for it. Mark Brunell, the key to McCardell, first down. 1st and 15. Brunell hits McCardell down to the 14. Brunell would have a 300-yard day passing. But this time he gives to James Littleman Storr. 4-yard touchdown, 30-23 Jaguars. 1:16 to go. Banks doesn't field Kevin Hardy from behind. It's a fumble. Brackens recovers 30-23. The Jags are 10-1.
We needed a game like this. We needed a game where we were behind. You know, things weren't going so well for us in very adverse situations, and we had to, you know, pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and keep on marching. So, you know, this game was good for us. It showed the character of this team that, you know, we may be down, but we're not out, and we made some big plays, and we came away with a victory. Now, that's the most important thing right now.
We've had 2 real good weeks in a row, and we played a defense that pretty much shut us down 2 weeks ago. And I think it was a statement by the whole team, not just the offense, because we played well together as a team. We played when we needed to play.
Jags at home, ESPN Thursday Night Football this week against Pittsburgh. Mike Tirico and the gang, Monday Night Countdown. 7 tomorrow night, getting you set for the Packers at the Niners, which, of course, is the game on Monday Night Football at 9 Eastern Time on ABC. Football north of the border, Grey Cup Finals at Vancouver. Hamilton Tiger Cats against the Calgary Stamps. Danny McManus twice to Darren Flutie, Dougie's little brother. Great one-handed grab. When you go long, you can go long in the CFL. The Ticats win the Grey Cup for the first time since '86, winning 32-21. In tennis, Pete Sampras lost in a round-robin ATP Championship to Andre Agassi on Wednesday. Look at Agassi return twice, but you can't get that. First set, Sampras 6-1. Second set, Sampras 7-5. Ace wins it. So in Hanover, Germany, the ATP Championship goes to Pete Sampras in straight sets over Andre Agassi. Dan Rich doing Sports Center. Week 12. What happened to the Patriots on a bender? Ready to surrender? That's our Sunday night game. And a talk with Joey Galloway and more on the tennis match. We have football from Carolina. Chris Duke of Earl Chandler to Bob's sister Christian, the Night Ranger. But it's not enough as the Panthers lead the Falcons 20-14 at the half.
Which Sports Center do you watch? Mornings, evenings, late nights, only on ESPN.
It is more than a trial by fire. It is a rite of passage. And if you can master your fear, outsmart your enemy, and never yield even to yourself, you will be changed forever. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Report is presented by Motorola.
It's a career first half for Donald Hayes as he catches one of Steve Berline's 2 first-half TD passes. Back to the second half after this.
The rain, the snow, the ice, tough weather needs tough traction. At Les Schwab, we've just made the largest special purchase of snow tires in our company's history. We're passing the savings on to you. In traction, our best selection ever. All seasons to all tracks. Winter Tracks, HK1, Snowflex. For a studded tire alternative, ask about the Observe. To save time and money, Les Schwab Snow Wheels. If you need them, quick fit tire chains, batteries, Les Schwab's XHD. Winter driving starts at the Les Schwab side.
Clearview, Washington is Ford country. Why do the guys at Fire District 7 drive more Ford Super Duties than any other brand of truck?
Power Stroke. Power Stroke. V10. Triton V10.
Whether it's the 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel or the 6.8-liter Triton V10, Ford Super Duty still makes one powerful statement. And with $500 cash back, it just got stronger.
Ford country.
Ford trucks, outselling Dodge and Chevy combined, in Clearview and all over the Northwest.
The sun hung low that day when Texas lost her favorite son. With watery eyes, we sobbed and watched him pack for Oregon. He said he had a mission there, a calling from above. The gospel of the barbecue must needs be spread with love. Now years have passed. Our tears are gone and our hearts are filled with pride. Authentic Texas barbecue has crossed the great divide.
Let me have your full attention. Come and get it. What do you want, 11? How many we got?
Who would like to carve the turkey?
I ain't gonna lie to you now. That's my thing.
That thing is dead.
We can go flood slant. We can even go slant delay.
That's a good decision. That's a good decision. Come on, that's too much. Hey, let's go. You got the hot hand, big guy.
Junior, would you like to give thanks?
Oh, we are blessed today. We are blessed today. We need to get on 4 knees. Not 2 knees, 4 knees.